Hello everyone, my name is Judah and welcome today to another daily vlog. Now today we've got work as per normal, but that's okay. You know, that's just part of life right now. One day we'll change that eventually, where I'm able to make vlogs and do the best possible job I can with that. But for today, we've got to do what we have to do, and that's go to work, earn money so that I can put more money back into wherever I want to. Whether that be eventually a house, whether that be eventually a new camera, whether that be eventually, I don't know, something else. But just before we head off, I thought I'd just do a little bit of self-promotion. If you haven't already and you're new around here, please do consider going below and subscribing. I'm aiming to push for a lot more subscribers, and that's what I've been doing for a long time, of course, for the last like 2-3 years. I'm just trying to work out the best way of advertising. So, you know, if you want to follow me on this journey of daily vlogs and YouTube and stuff, subscribe, make me a happy little ginger, and let's get going to work. So I've just arrived to work, and the first thing my boss said to me this morning was, "Hello, Judah." Well, of course, that's the polite thing to do. Second thing, he's asked me if I have my camera, and I'm like, yeah, of course. Well, actually, he was more like, hey, do you have your camera? Well, of course you do. You always have your camera. And he's not wrong. And he's pretty much asked me to do some photography this evening instead of the shift work. And that's a happy little Judah moment, because it's like, hey, I get to do what I love, and people get to make loud noises when I do this thing. Hopefully you can still hear me. But anywho, it's time for me to get on with the shift, get it done ASAP. Otherwise, I'm not here for any good reason, and I need to be here for a good reason, because that's what my boss wants, and if I don't do what my boss wants, I get the sack for a good reason. So I've been thinking, especially now that the 200th vlog has come to an end, about giving up. And you might be going, Judah, what? You can't give up? And don't worry, I'm not planning on it. And yes, I know the title is very clickbaity and I'm a terrible person and yada yada yada, but this is the idea behind the whole video. This is what I've been thinking, and this is what I want to share with you, particularly when it comes to giving up, because that, me being a negative person, is something that I think about all the time. And of course, after 200 videos and seeing absolutely nothing, you might be wondering, Judah, how do you keep going? Judah, why haven't you given up? And frankly, I don't 100% really know. Honestly, part of me is just the most stubborn person that gets what he wants when he wants, or well, not actually, that doesn't actually really happen, but when I want something, I never give up. If an obstacle comes to me, I'll go over it, around it, through it, whatever happens. If there's a brick wall in my way, I'll run directly through it, or slightly around it, which might take a heck of a lot longer. I'm just someone that never gives up. I'm a big dreamer, and I always have been, and the only way to achieve your goals and your dreams is to try your butt off, and if you fail, then that's life. And that's something that I'm struggling with quite a bit right now, because I don't want to fail. No one does, and it's just a fact of life sometimes. And frankly, the only way of doing anything is to keep on going, even when it seems so unlikely. Even after 200 vlogs, and it still seems impossible, there's still a chance. And I suppose one thing that keeps me going is my religious faith. I'm a Christian, I believe in God, and a lot of people might be going right now, Judah, please leave this out of it. But I'm just going to share my thoughts quickly. I don't expect you to believe them or agree with them or anything like that. I just want you to think about them and go, hey, maybe he's wrong, maybe he's right, maybe he's a complete and utter idiot, because possibly I am. So it is my belief that there is a God who created the world, that has a plan for each and every person anywhere. And that's something that I live my life on quite a bit, that I believe that yes, this YouTube thing could be my plan, and that there is a specific set events that may lead to my success. And the thing is, if I don't believe in a God, and if he's wrong, if I'm not real, what I meant to say was, if I'm wrong, if he's not real, then really I don't stand a chance at all. And that's something that terrifies me, that my life is pointless, that it's worthless, that without a God out there that has a plan for me, for a purpose, then why am I here? Why should I continue? Because honestly, I'm very depressed, and that's a fact. And part of depression is often other things that aren't the most happiest of thoughts, and that is something that has gone through my mind constantly. If God weren't here, and if I didn't believe in a God, I would not be here. There is no point for me to stay. I'd be out. Peace. And I know that's some very depressing stuff, and honestly, it's just a fact. Right now I'm feeling okay. I'm not in my depressed mood. I'm not that, if you understand what I'm saying. Honestly, it's pretty depressing, it's pretty down, but it's just a fact. unfortunately, that is the world we live in, and that is the mind state that I am in, and I love to be honest with you guys. That's why I do these vlogs. That's why I bother. Well, that's one of the reasons. You're like a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. What's the word? A psychiatrist. I literally had to stop the recording there and think for like 5, 6, 10 seconds or something like that. You're like a psychiatrist to me. I can relate to you. I can share my thoughts with you. I can say anything. And sometimes I might get negative feedback. But honestly, it enables me to get my feelings out. It enables me to gush, and that's something that I don't enjoy doing. That's why I don't go to a psychiatrist. That's why I don't talk to people, because I hate it. It's like there's this padlock over my heart that I can't open up to living other people. Only this camera and oftentimes God are the only people that I can really bring that to, and that's something that I've struggled with for a long time. And you know what? That's okay. You guys are there, you guys are amazing, you guys are so supportive and incredible, and I love you to pieces for it. You deal with this side of me, this negative, unhappy side of me, and you're like, hey, I'll stay around, I'll watch a video, and frankly, it's amazing, and I really, really appreciate it. Anywho, it's time for me to head home. I've got the car, I need to head off ASAP, otherwise I'm going to be late home, and I'm unrestricted right now. If I'm late home, I could literally get in trouble with the law, so frankly, I don't want to have a fine or anything, so I'm going to head home, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, to be honest.